If you are one of the parents that's recently taken their child out of school due to the curriculum that they're exposing our children to, you're not out of the woods yet. The Lord does not want you to go and get their math curriculum, especially if you have a child that's being taught the circle in school. Go and get that curriculum and start teaching your child that curriculum. And I say that because in Leviticus 19 verse 35 it says, "You shall do no wrong judgment in length, width, or in volume." That was part of the moral law that he gave the Jews, which still applies today. I know we're not under the law, but when you have God's Spirit dwelling in you, you have a desire to want to follow his law, right? The best that we can. And we've been doing this unknowingly because we have been seduced by deceiving spirits and doctrines of devils, right? Teachings of devils. So I want to show you a little bit how God's circle actually works. They separate the circle and the triangle in public school and private school also. But actually the triangle is just portions of the circle. And I'm going to show you an example right here. If you look to the lower right hand, we got a triangle right here. It's a 3-4-5 triangle. Okay, and a 3-4-5 triangle, the three angles that add up to be 180 degrees, we know one of them is 90 down here, but the other two is 53.130 degrees, and the other angle is 36.8 degrees. Now the circle is symmetrical and it mirrors itself. And if we have a 5-inch diameter circle, if you go up to 36.8 degrees, which is this angle, it will be 3 inches tall. And then if you go up to 53.130 degrees, you'll find that this circle is 4 inches tall. But whenever you are up to 53.130 degrees and you got the height right here, opposite, if you got 0 to 90, you'll find that you hit the 36.8 degree mark, and that's the width of the circle, and it's also the leg of the triangle, and then the hypotenuse will be the diameter. It goes right back through the center, and that's your 3-4-5 triangle right there. This is where the teaching will have you jumping up and down praising God for his awesomeness. So we have found our triangle and the circle that it belongs to, but what we have really found is 3 diameters of a ball. So whenever you take the main diameter, the hypotenuse of the triangle, which is